My husband destroyed my art studio after his friends made fun of it. He broke my dead grandmother's irreplaceable figurines and said accidents happen, so I showed him what divorce papers look like. I, 27F, need some advice about what happened with my husband Sebastian, 30M. This whole situation has gotten out of hand and I don't know what to do anymore. Let me start with some background. I grew up in a really unstable home. My parents had serious addiction problems and would disappear for days at a time. There were nights when I was 8 or 9 years old where I had to figure out dinner for myself because they were passed out or gone. My older brother tried to help when he could, but he was only 14 and dealing with his own problems. When I was 12, child services finally got involved after a neighbor reported seeing me walking to the grocery store alone at midnight to buy food with money I found in my mom's purse. I spent the rest of my childhood bouncing between foster homes and staying with my grandmother when she could take me. My grandmother was the only stable adult in my life. She taught me how to paint watercolors when I was 13. She had this little sunroom in her house that she turned into an art space, and I would spend hours there painting flowers and landscapes. She always told me that art was my way of creating something beautiful in a world that had shown me too much ugly. When I turned 18, I aged out of the system. I had saved up money from part-time jobs throughout high school and got a small scholarship to community college. I studied accounting because I wanted a stable career that would give me financial security. I never wanted to worry about where my next meal was coming from or whether I would have a roof over my head. I worked full-time while going to school part-time. It took me 6 years to finish my degree, but I did it. During that time, I kept painting as a hobby. I would buy cheap supplies from discount stores and paint in my tiny studio apartment. It kept me grounded when everything else felt chaotic. By the time I was 25, I had a good job at an accounting firm and had saved enough money to rent a decent apartment. That's when I met Sebastian at a work conference. He worked for a client company and we started